Exercise is a tool for observing thoughts and worries and whatever else may be going through your head in a way that we can not get lost in those thoughts or let them control us in the moment. So begin by moving into a comfortable posture. You can be sitting, or if you're in a place where you can lie down, or even standing if that's more comfortable. And so just taking a few moments to settle your body. Perhaps even bringing some awareness to your body in this moment. Just noticing if there's any tension or tightness. And if so, feel free to soften or relax those areas. Really allow yourself to be as comfortable as possible. And then as you prepare to bring your attention inward, if it's helpful, you can either close your eyes or gently lower your gaze. And then shift your awareness to your breath. Just begin by simply noticing the natural pace of your breath. A gentle rhythm as air enters into the body and exits. So, not trying to do anything with your breath, but just simply being with your breath. And if you find that you're still maybe not feeling quite as settled as you would like, I invite you to deepen your breathing, taking your time with some slow, gentle inhales and easy exhales. And then just allow your breath to be natural and easy again. And then bringing your awareness to your mind, taking a moment to pause and simply notice what might be present for you. Whether your mind is quiet or loud, still or active. If there are thoughts present, taking a moment to notice what they are. Maybe it is worries about something stressful going on in your life. Maybe you're planning for whatever you may need to do later today. Perhaps it's replaying a conversation that happened earlier today. whatever random or not so random thoughts may be swirling around. Just sit with whatever is present without any need to do anything. And if you can, try to greet those thoughts or worries with some friendliness and even a sense of curiosity. What may be bringing these thoughts or worries to mind? And then now imagine that you're in a room in your house where you see an empty jar with a lid or stopper sitting on a shelf. And then you move closer to the shelf and the jar. And then take a few moments in your way to gather all of those thoughts, worries, lists, plans, whatever else may be swirling around in your mind, and put them in the jar. So maybe you imagine writing each one down on a piece of paper, folding it and putting it in the jar. Or maybe you imagine each thought floating from your mind, drifting into the jar. But just give all of those thoughts and worries over to the jar, knowing that you can come back to them later if you need or want to. And then when you've put them all in the jar, replace the lid or stopper and put the jar back on the shelf. And then find a place to sit across from the jar. Allow yourself to get comfortable and find a sense of stillness and peace as you take time to observe the jar from a distance. So, seeing all of those thoughts and worries and plans and lists sitting in the jar, watching them without any judgment. And with time, notice what happens to the contents of the jar now that you've given yourself some space, removed them from your head to look at them with a different perspective. Maybe they don't seem as daunting. Maybe they shrink or even disappear as you allow yourself to be in this moment with some space between you and your thoughts. And it's okay if that doesn't happen. Perhaps those thoughts and worries and lists and plans still look a little daunting sitting in the jar. Maybe there's more of them than you would like. in the jar. And that's okay. Even just giving yourself a break from thinking about all of these worries for a few moments can be helpful. And so take as long as you need to continue observing your thoughts, worries, lists. Perhaps taking some deep breaths if it does feel overwhelming to look at all of them in the jar. And then when you're ready, stand up again, move back to the jar on the shelf. And if you'd like, you can retrieve the contents of the jar, perhaps all of them. Perhaps you just choose the important ones that you need to take with you. Or maybe you've decided that they can just remain in the jar and you don't need to carry them with you. It's your choice. And then we'll bring this exercise to a close by taking a couple of slow, deep breaths in and out. And perhaps when you exhale, letting go of any of those thoughts, worries, anxieties that you don't want to carry with you going forward into the rest of your day. And then when you're ready, you can gently open your eyes if they were closed, or lift the gaze. And feel free to take a moment to gently move or stretch and do whatever you need to do to bring your attention now back to this moment as you prepare to move forward with the rest of your day.